Adding your back on track patients into the software can be accomplished in two ways. Here we will show you how to do so via a desktop computer. You will go to ergoflexportal.com/Ergo-Flex. You will here enter the login information provided, and once you are ready, you will press Log In. To add a new patient into the system, you will click Add New Patient. You will be required to enter the first name, the last name, and the patient's date of birth. Once you have done so, you will go ahead and click Save. You have now added your patient into the portal. If you need to edit the patient, you can click the Edit button, or you can click the trash can to delete the patient's record altogether. The patients added to the portal will now show up on your tablet for your back on track. Input your username and password that you were provided with your tablet, then click Log In. Please ensure your back on track is powered on and you have connected your tablet to the Wi-Fi signal. After logging in, you will see this screen. Click on Connect to Device to add your back on track. Select the device you would like to add and click on the symbol next to the device. Note, you will only see the number of units you have, which may look different depending on your location. You will then see the following screen as your device is being connected. Once the device has been connected, you will see the following screen. Now we will show you how to run your back on track. When you're ready to begin a treatment, you will start at this screen where you will click on your device. This screen will show you a list of patients. Select the patient you are treating. To add the patient to the treatment, you will click this icon. Clicking directly on the patient name will bring you to their treatment history. If you open by mistake, just click the X to get back to this screen. You can also search for a patient by clicking on the magnifying glass icon. Once you click on the search icon, you will then see the following screen. Just enter any information into the search. Last name is recommended. Then click on the search to filter your results. Now that your patient has been added to the session, you will click on the Configure Device icon to set up the desired protocol. Now you will scroll through the protocol choices, and once you have found the desired protocol that you would like, you will click on it. Once the protocol has been selected, you will now select the extension length. Each tap of the plus sign icon will add 0.5 inches until you reach the desired length. Clicking the negative icon will subtract 0.5 inches from the desired length. The recommended maximum extension length is 4 inches. If you choose to pull beyond 4 inches, you will receive a pop-up notice that you are exceeding the manufacturer's recommendation. The maximum extension length for the back on track is 5 inches. Once you have selected the extension length, you will now set up the amount of time for the treatment. As before, you will select the plus sign icon to add 60 seconds until you reach the desired time. Clicking the negative icon will subtract 60 seconds from the desired time. Once you have selected your patient, your protocol, your extension length, and treatment time, you will see that your session is ready to start. If you would like to include additional options like vibrational massage, you will click on Additional Options. Once you see this screen, you can add upper vibration or lower vibration. Click each icon to add them to the treatment. For each one selected, the word below the icon will show up in blue. Once options are selected, click Next. Once you have selected your additional options, you will see your chosen selections listed in gray. You will now click Start, and any options will begin as soon as the chair begins to lay back. Few things to note with regards to stopping or pausing a session. If you just need to pause a session, you can simply pause, and then continue when ready to resume. We highly recommend using pause for most edits unless there is a patient issue. If you need to completely stop the session due to a patient issue, click on Stop. This will completely stop the machine and it will return to the home position. This will end all settings currently running or scheduled to run. If you would like to edit the extension length while treatment is in progress, click on Edit. When working with patient options, there are a few additional features available. There is a notes section in the Select Patient screen. To enter this section, click on the patient's name, not the icon. Then click on Add to enter any notes you may have for the patient. Here you will see we've already entered a note, so you will see we have the Edit option. Now you can enter any notes for this patient. Please note, this function has a limit on the number of characters you can add, up to 500 characters maximum. When you click into the text box, a keyboard will pop up allowing for typing. Please click Update when your edits have been completed. Once completed, you will see updated notes in the patient information section. To make additional notes, click on Edit to make any additional changes needed. When working with patient options, there are a few additional features available. There is a function set to rerun a protocol in the patient screen. To enter this section, you will click on the patient name, not the icon. You will then see you can look at the treatment history section. Here you will see the date, protocol, and treatment time. Click on the icon to rerun that protocol. You will then receive a pop-up to confirm that that is the protocol you want to run again. If so, click on Yes. If not, click on Cancel to choose another protocol. Once you click on Yes, you will be taken to the Run Protocol screen where you can then start the therapy. If you'd like to add or stack another protocol after adjusting the time and length extension, you will click on the Next button. You will then see the first protocol that you have set. To add another protocol, you will click on the Addition icon to add another. Just as before, you will scroll through the protocol choices. Once you have found the protocol you desire, you will click on it. Now you will go ahead and change your extension length and time as we did with the previous protocol. Now you have both protocols that are stacked, and if you are ready to proceed with these protocols, you will click Next to start the treatment. If you would like to add any additional protocols to your stack, you can add as many as you would like by clicking the plus sign icon. As you are progressing through each protocol, you can click on the arrow icon to see the next protocol in the stack. You will also notice the total completion and protocol completion percentages. In this example, the total treatment time is 40% complete and the first protocol is 80% complete. In order to troubleshoot your Back on Trac from the dashboard, click on the icon in the top right corner to access the settings. Here now you will click on the unit you would like to troubleshoot. You will then see a number of options to choose from. Should you need to disconnect your Back on Trac, there are two ways to do so. From the pop-up menu, after clicking on the device name, you will click on Disconnect. Once completed, you will see the device has been removed. Alternatively, from the Settings section, you will click on Disconnect. Once completed, you will see the device has been removed. On occasion, you may need to calibrate your Back on Trac. From the pop-up menu, after clicking on the device name, you will click on Calibrate Device. You will then see the following pop-up and make your selection. Once completed, after about 4 minutes, your Back on Trac will be ready to use. There may be times after calibration or just using the Back on Trac over time that you may need to adjust the midpoint of the seat portion. To adjust this, click on Override the Midpoint. You will see the following pop-up, then make your selection. Once you select Yes to continue, you will see these options. If you need to move the seat to the left or the right, you can just hold down the icon until the seat begins to adjust. You can also just tap the icon for a smaller movement. You will continue to adjust until you are happy with the change. Once you are satisfied with the adjustment, click on the middle icon to lock in your changes. After you have completed the changes, just click anywhere outside of the screen to continue using your Back on Track.